about rotating to present the diplomas?
No, but I will when we get it going. What I want to do is move this podium forward.
Yes, we'll go up there. Okay, we're not going to present diplomas. We're not going for a long time.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going.
Got another couple minutes.
Keep going. Couple more minutes. Man, oh man, that's a lot of diplomas. It is.
Yeah, seriously.
Keep building it, man. Keep building it.
Couple of minutes, I'm going to go get an athletic stash.
Oh, I don't think so.
I do know that.
20 minutes. Last year was an hour.
You're on a roll, man.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I don't know if they can see you through the wall, Michael.
I wanted the podium all the way forward, and I don't see Joe.
Mike's hand the podium. Thank you.
A sound guy. Because I want to move the podium all the way to the front.
Can't you move it?
I don't know if it's wired or not.
Let's try.
It might be. This looks like it's a wireless mic. Let's move it.
There you go. That looks good. Good job, Lisa.
Okay. Is it on? I'm ready to go.
Posey. There you go.
Well, good morning. You guys did that exceptionally well. And I'm not kidding about the dirt, was I? Oh, you guys over here on the left. Not so much on the righties. Okay, we're going to get started with our formal program now. Class and audience, please rise for the flag salute and the singing of our national anthem. And now it's my pleasure to call on Tabitha Kumar, your outgoing Associated Student Government President, to lead us in the flag salute.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. National anthem. Star Spangled Banner. War of 1812. Our national anthem is going to be sung by Vocal Ease right down here in front.
Hey, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Do 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 do. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Do 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 do. Whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. Do 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 do. was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Land of the free and the home of the brave. Say, can you see the spangled banner wave? See it wave here in America, my heart. Here in America, my heart.
Congratulations, you guys.
Wow. Yeah, now you can sit down. That was really something. Thank you, guys. Terrific. Okay, good morning. My name is Michael Wilding. I'm your Vice President of Student Services, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony honoring the class of 2017. Yay? Yeah, you guys look good. College of the Canyons is one of 113 California community colleges enrolling over 2 million students. Many community colleges used to be called junior colleges, but if you look around here and you listen to that, there's nothing junior about this place. The beautiful buildings and grounds are largely the result of our facilities staff. Folks like Vance Pelland and the entire ground staff made this place look beautiful for you today. You have chairs to sit in because of Rick Lopez and Robin Williams. And you can hear me because of Joe Lanthier, Sean Irwin, and his crew. This year, we're live streaming the event with the help of the MEA staff and Ron Interkin. I think they're standing right back there. In admissions and records, we have Alex Gardner and Andy McDuffie. We call them the A-team, and nobody graduates until they say so. That's who handled your petition. A special shout out to the entire student development staff. They're behind you in red shirts. They make this whole thing come together. And thank you for everybody else who made it possible that I cannot list. Yeah, a lot of work goes into this, and it's our pleasure to do it. So the word community is taken very seriously here. We believe it's our responsibility to provide educational services that are relevant and meaningful to the community, to business, and to industry. We also value service to the community in our academic and extracurricular activities. In fact, service to the community is in every job description on campus. So there are individuals behind me that personify our commitment to service. They are your elected board of trustees. They represent your interest to the college. They volunteer countless hours, and the board has provided significant leadership and enhanced our ability to serve you. So now it's my pleasure to introduce you to your elected board of trustees. Steve Zimmer is the board president. Okay, I just want to make sure they're going to stand up and wait. We have Michelle Jenkins, Michael Berger, Adele Alonso, and Joan McGregor. There is an incoming student trustee that you elected, and that is J.B. Martinez. So there's some other people up here. I'd like to introduce you to our college administration. First is Diane Van Hook. She's your chancellor. Barry Gribbons is the deputy chancellor. Diane Fierro is the vice president of human resources. Jerry Buckley is the vice president of instruction. Eric Harnish is the vice president of public information advocacy and external relations. Ryan Thule is the vice president. No. Save it for Ryan. Vice President of Canyon Country Campus, and he works on grants. Lisa Hooper's on the stage. She's the chair of the curriculum committee. I already introduced you to Tabitha Kumar. She's the president of our outgoing president of the Associated Student Government. And our student speaker, valedictorian speaker, is Rita Sebastian. That's our platform guest. Okay, at College of the Canyons, can't hear you. At College of Canyons, we will definitely live in interesting times. If you've read the program, and I'm sure all of you have by now, you've been here for 2 minutes, you know that a lot of change has occurred at the college since 1969. That's when we opened. This year, parking was a tad of a challenge. We have a plan for that. Class of 17 will never see it, but we have a plan. Before the year is out, we're going to start construction on a brand new parking structure on this campus and a brand new sciences building at the previously mentioned Canyon Country campus, home of Ryan Thule. Canyon Country is about to undergo a complete makeover, more than doubling its available space along with an indoor hockey rink. Who here is taking classes in Canyon Country? Okay. It's not exactly a flat campus, but there's plenty of parking. And a little over 1/3 of you actually have taken classes at that campus. So terrific. We really appreciate that. When you review the accomplishments and witness the growth of the college, it sounds a little bit unbelievable. And so much so that you say, well, how do they do that? Well, the answer, of course, is because of your community support. Your support of us makes this possible. But there's another element. We also have the fortune of being led by a CEO who has amazing vision and daring. Chancellor Van Hook has a vision to see how our efforts will benefit the community. She has forged partnerships with business and industry, has worked to secure funding for buildings like all of those around you, and has built a college into one of the finest in the state. She has the courage to pursue this vision. She gets teams working together, and she makes these dreams a reality. So before I invite Diane to the podium to deliver her welcoming address, I want to take a moment to reflect on her leadership. She has been the one consistent visionary for our college, providing student-centered leadership to this college and our community. In her 29 years as CEO, 29 years, she has hired nearly every faculty member here. I think there's like 2 that she has not hired. Helped to develop new instructional programs, helped the college to triple its student population, and she's ensured the construction of our new facilities, including Canyon Country. The results of her leadership are visible all around us. I'm not sure what she has planned for the future, but I'm certain that whatever's next will result in even greater things for this community and this college. So now, at this time, it's my pleasure to ask Dr. Diane Van Hook, your chancellor, to come forward to the podium and deliver the chancellor's welcome.
Good morning, and welcome to the College of the Canyons class of 2017. I know you're ready because I was watching your caps as they rode by over there when you were walking in, and these are some of the things I read. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Or, I'm just getting started. Or, the best is yet to come. And she turned her can't into cans and her dreams into plans. And my personal favorite, teach the change you wish to see in this world. And I know all of you will do that and are so inspirational to all of us. To the family and friends of our graduates, welcome to our campus and congratulations to you for all the support you've given to the person that you're here to cheer on today. Today is really a significant graduation indeed. And this class, as I say every year, is like no other class, because how could it be? You weren't here last year. However, it's significant for other reasons. First of all, This 48th graduating class is our largest ever, with 2,046 students. That's 15% more than last year and 40% more from 2015. And that is amazing indeed, and a tribute to your tenacity and the excellent support through the faculty and staff that you've received to be able to get here. Our graduates have earned 2,531 degrees across 110 majors. And if you're doing that quick math, 2531, 2046, not that you're probably doing math today while you're sitting there in the audience, that means that many of you earned more than 1 degree. The average age of our class is 25. The youngest graduate is 16. Can 60 or older, which states that education is a lifelong pursuit. 68 of our graduates are Academy of the Canyons students. So that means what's going to happen for them is they're going to get their college diploma today, and in this very same spot tomorrow, their high school diploma. And if that isn't a way to turn it upside down, I don't know what is. 16 graduates today came from across the globe to study. 34 graduates have perfect 4.0 GPAs, and 496, or 24% of the entire class, have a GPA of 3.5 or better. The cumulative GPA is 3.13, and today we have 80 student veterans graduates with us and 5 of their dependents. Could the veterans please stand and be recognized for your service to the United States? Today is about your success, which is amazing indeed. We sit in this venue, which has been here for almost 50 years, and we're here in this wonderful moment because of the countless gestures of hope made by those who preceded us. Programs founded, the care and nurturing of your teachers, the role models who inspired you, and of course your families and your families before them. We're here because people had a vision, they mapped out a path, and they stayed focused. And you graduates here to be honored today have done the same thing. Having completed your studies at College of the Canyons, you've already experienced an amazing amount of success. Commencement celebrates having gone through what you went through, which was different for every one of you to be able to get here. And at the same time, it marks the beginning of your next steps on the path to successes that are yet to be defined. As you look forward, ask yourself this question: what does that mean to you, success? How will you define it? What measurement will you use? Is it the letters after your name, BA, MD, PhD, the awards on your wall, your followers on social media, the car you drive, the grades on your transcript, your title, or the support of others that you care about around you? What measurements really define you and represent you are your choice. Albert Einstein said, what counts can't always be counted, and what can be counted doesn't always count. As you go forward, perhaps you will find that what really matters are not those things that you can measure, and what matters to you over the long haul are those things that motivate you inside. Your relationships, finding meaningful work that lets you do your best, and the sense that what you're doing matters. Nobody can define those things for you. You and only you can do that. You must think, decide, and then do, going for what you really want, even if it seems impossibly out of reach today or ridiculous. And that probably won't be easy, because those paths are multiplying faster than we can imagine them. 60% of the jobs that will exist in 2027 do not yet exist. So that's going to be a chance for you to change lanes on the track and move to a different path that matches your passion and your purpose. It's going to be hard work, but I know you can do it. Fast track graduate Morgan Kennedy was hired by the spaceship company Virgin Galactic only 3 weeks after completing her course of study in CNC machining. She's working to launch a mission into space, and something like this seemed a really far-fetched dream to her not too many months ago. Paths like that are usually reserved for NASA engineers and scientists, but with the skills she got here, it became her reality. You'll never know what you can achieve unless you go for it with confidence in your ability to succeed. You probably have questions about what you want to be doing 5 or 10 years from now. You might want to think about that and remember what you thought 5 or 10 years from now. And no doubt you've received a lot of advice that may or may not be related to what you want to do, because of course, everybody else is always an expert on our lives. We often make the mistake of letting others define what that means for us. But remember, always remember, that the power to do so is yours and yours alone. Each of us is unique and possesses an individual blend of skill and quality. Those characteristics let you excel in different ways. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the only person you're destined to become is the person that you decide to be. To be happy and successful, you must make that choice. It can't be your parents' choice or your boyfriend or girlfriend's choice or your grandmother's choice or your professor's choice. It has to be yours. The minutes in each of our days is limited, so please don't waste them living anybody's life but your own. And don't let the noise of other people's opinions, including technology, make that choice for you. Reaffirm that you have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. And don't tell yourself you can't. Sometimes we get hypnotized by that constant monologue in our head about what we can and what we can't do. As you focus your priorities and goals, ask yourself, what do I excel at? What am I really happiest doing? What interests me? What challenges me? What are my passions? What matters to me? The answers to those questions will provide your own unique definition of success and define your path. Actor Alan Alda said, when you embark for new places, and then I would add, new pathways, don't leave any of yourself back at the trailhead. Have the nerve to go into unexplored territory. Defining success is one thing, but achieving it is another. And in order to do that, we have to take action. We have to do something. Every story you've ever connected with, every person you've ever admired or listened to, every little thing you've ever accomplished is a result of you taking action. We all have a choice. We can sit on the sidelines and be passive victims of what happens around us, or we can be the active hero of our lives, our own stories, and our own success. How do you do that? You do that with attitude and belief and connections, the ABCs of success. Combine the right attitude with unwavering belief and the commitment to connect, and you will achieve what you envision for yourself. When you're looking at your attitude, ask yourself, do you have a negative mindset or a positive mindset? For those of you that took Math 75, I bet you have a positive mindset, a growth mindset. Do you see problems or possibilities? Do you wait for things to happen or do you make them happen? Do you see obstacles at every turn or do you look at it as an adventure? Do you assume the worst or do you plan for the best? Do you hope things will work out or do you work out a plan to make sure they work out? Jenny Oliveras is graduating today with 2 associate's degrees after only 18 months at College of the Canyons. That's pretty impressive, especially when you consider the path that brought her here. She went to UC Merced straight out of high school, the first in her family to go to college. When her father almost died from a heart condition, she was forced to drop out and return home. Actually, she wanted to come home. Jenny couldn't change those circumstances, but she didn't let them define her success. She's here today. She picked it up double time, and she's a graduate of College of the Canyons because of that can-do attitude. There's always going to be fear in your life, but you can't let it disguise itself as practicality. You have to choose how much time you're going to spend being afraid and letting fear block you going forward. The decisions that we make in every moment are either based on what's spurring us on or causing us to stay back. And my advice to you is don't stay back. Instead, think about what you forgot. Think about what you forgot about what you wanted to do when you stopped doubting yourself. What were you so inspired about that moment? And remember that. Arthur Swindoll is famous for saying, "The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. I'm convinced that life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I perceive that." So think about a turning point here at College of the Canyons. I'm sure you have many. I heard all kinds of them yesterday when I was at the nursing graduation. When an attitude, either positive or negative, affected what you would do next. Maybe it was in math when you realized you actually could do math after being told through grade school that that wasn't your strength. Or maybe it was in your nursing clinical rotation when you made yourself do what you previously feared. Your being here today is an example of what's possible when you desire to explore is greater than giving in to fear. But there's a lot more about that. You have to take action. You have to take ownership. And that means that you are responsible for you. Mark Cooper said, "Life has no remote. Get up and change it yourself." Will you do what it takes to do that? Will you put in the hours needed? There's a student in our audience today, Justin Horwitz, who did. 6 days out of the week, he could be found sitting at the piano in Pico Hall, practicing 5 hours a day, honing his craft and hoping for success. And what did that attitude of ownership bring him? A $21,000 transfer scholarship to Rider University in New Jersey. He starts there in the fall and will become a step closer to being his goal of success, a musical director in musical theater. The first element is attitude. Next is belief. Belief that you can succeed. And equally important, belief that what you're doing matters. What makes you believe you can succeed? It's passion. It's knowing that you're going to make a difference. It's knowing that you can do it despite all odds. Most of you are here, whether or not you defined it as passion, because of your passion. You didn't just show up and start walking between buildings. You were passionate about something or getting to some goal. I know the nursing students, the MLT students, and the scholar athletes are passionate, and I know they know why they came here and what they could do if they stayed focused. But clearly, with 2,400 associate's degrees, a lot of the rest of you figured that out, or you wouldn't be sitting here today. Believing in what you're doing and believing that you can do it is critical. But it's also important not to get easily deterred. You know, we all have bad days, bad weeks, and even sometimes bad years. As many of you know firsthand, challenges come at any time and in any form. Without little warning, our car gets stolen. We get in a car wreck. We get sick. Family doesn't support us. Friends start questioning, what are you doing? You really think you're going to get to that goal? Coworkers let us down. Our hearts get broken. We lose people we love. We make mistakes, and we begin to doubt. I hope you think about, going forward, what you let yourself think about, and stop analyzing why you can't, and instead get excited about what you can do. What do you have to do that? Well, you've got you. That's the only person that's going to be with you your whole life is you. And it's up to you to make those choices. You can blaze any pathway, any trail, and create your own success. One of the greatest gifts we give ourselves in this single solitary moment, any moment in our life, is permission to decide without being apologetic, to commit and believe we have what it takes to get to our goal. A is attitude, B is belief, and C is connection. It's your responsibility to define your success and take the steps to get there. But please don't make the mistake of thinking you can do it on your own. Nobody gets where they are by themselves. Whitehead said, "No one who achieves success does so without the help of others." This wise and confident man has said, also, be grateful. We have to give in order to receive. We have to give in to what is pulling us towards something that ignites our spirit. And if we do, we gain ourselves, and we give us ourselves. Lexi Whitman, one of our cross-country runners, knows what a difference the right help can make. At the state championship meet, her coach told her to start the race's first mile really hard. And she was worried that strategy would backfire. So she said, what if I die out and can't keep up the pace? And the coach looked at her and said, but what if you don't? Whitman followed his advice, and the risk paid off. She placed 18th in the field of more than 200 runners. What about your race? Would you be here today at the finish line without help from those around you? Think about those who made your graduation possible. Your parents or your family or your friends who paid for books and fixed the car or watched the kids so you could go to class. The coach who you saw go beyond the limits you had set for yourself. The faculty member who stuck around after class to answer questions or took the time during office hours to explain a difficult concept one more time. The tutor in the TLC who helped rewrite your essays or untangle a formula. The librarian who helped you find that obscure article, important but obscure, that was needed for an essay. The friend who listened to your speech and gave you the courage to deliver it. The staff member who helped you understand registration. And the counselor who suggested the class that led to your major. Think about that professor that pushed you beyond what you thought you could do. He or she believed in you and your abilities and knew that you could achieve far more than what you thought you could. Albert Schweitzer said, at times our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us today has cause to think and be grateful for those who have lit that flame within us. The faculty at COC do that every single day that they're here. They see the potential in each of you, and they help you to discover it within yourself. Would the faculty please stand so that we can thank you for your investment in our graduates? Thank you for helping our students get here today. We need each other to learn and to stretch and improve. We need the wisdom and counsel of those who have already been through it, and we need the perspectives and energy from those who have different experiences. By ourselves, we're limited to what we know and what we can do, but together, we're unstoppable. Just look at what the teamwork and connections enabled this class to do this year. The Model UN team competed against and beat teams from the big-name four-year colleges across the United States, and they placed in the top 50 Model UN programs in the nation. The ASG, Associated Student Government, hosted a women's march to speak out against violence. Our men's golf team won the program's 8th state championship. My Gen, My Fight launched our college's first human trafficking summit. Our Cul-de-sac literary magazine published their 10th anniversary issue and included submissions from inmates enrolled in our classes at Pitch's Detention Center. The Astronomy and Physics Club launched an experiment aboard a NASA weather balloon. The Civic Engagement Club's display at Canyon Country focused our attention on veterans' suicides. And the Anthropology Club hosted a student symposium to put a spotlight on human rights. You students did that together. You connected, and your individual efforts were magnified by the cooperation and the collaboration and the contributions of working together, of being connected, of being engaged, of serving others, and building networks. Out of connecting with others comes human goodness, where people come together to demonstrate empathy and help people we will never meet. Unlike any other creatures on our planet, humans can learn and understand without having experienced something, and then they can connect. And if we connect, we impact others. Let's face it, when hard times come, who wants to go alone? I don't. It's always easier to have someone walk alongside you. It's helpful when you have somebody to listen and remind you how much progress you've made. Someone to encourage you and say, you can do it. Do not show up for that final. You can pass this class. And someone to reignite our passion. College students today are a lot more likely to touch other people's lives than any other generation since the early baby boomers. You're intelligent, you have so much access to so much information, you work hard, you're persistent, you're quick, and you care about issues of social justice and access and equality. That gives you a unique distinction, but it also gives you an immense responsibility. The way you vote, the way you live, the pressure you bring to bear on shaping change has an impact that is your privilege, your challenge, and your opportunity. I'd like everybody, if you have a free hand, to put that hand or maybe both of them out in front of you and turn your palms up. I'd like you to look at those hands because nobody else in this world has those same two hands. Nobody has your fingerprint, nobody has your experience, and no one can do what you can do. Now look at your hands and think about how many people you've helped with those hands, whether it was changing a tire or lending them a book or helping them study or giving them that vote of confidence. Our civic engagement slogan is invest in yourself and inspire others. We had another slogan here at COC many years ago. It was start here and go anywhere. I think we should change that today to what starts with you can change the world. If you go to ask.com, it will tell you that each person in their lifetime will touch the lives of 10,000 people. Imagine if you touch the lives of 10 people. You help them, you comfort them, and they help 10 people, and they help 10 people, and they help 10 people. In 5 generations, or 130 years, 800 million people will be affected. We don't need magic to change the world. We all carry that power inside of ourselves because we can choose to do that. As you leave College of the Canyons, we're excited to see what each of you will accomplish. You're following in the footsteps of more than 250,000 fellow Cougars, the men and women like you who once were students and are now proud alumni. Their faces and their pictures and their occupations are on banners across the campus. I see a nurse right back there on that banner. They're doctors and lawyers and actors, teachers, nurses, scientists, builders, veterinarians, journalists, and more. They defined their success and they achieved it. Now it's up to you to do the same, your success on your terms. I want to leave you with a challenge from Aristotle. He said, excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice from many alternatives, and choice, not chance, determines your destiny. You all have the ability to cast that light on your future. To the graduating class, you are the future. There's a world out there starving for new leadership, new ideas, new connections. And I know that you, the class of 2017, will generate all of that. I wish you nothing better than a positive attitude, a belief in yourself, and a connection of friendships and relationships that matter. And remember that each of you can do it. Cherish who you are and savor the moment. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Life is not about how long it is, but how good it is that matters. I wish you all very good lives. I know they will be amazing indeed. Let us know what you do because we know that you're going to go out and change this world. Congratulations.
Okay, you got pent-up energy here. We're getting there. In each graduating class, there's a group of students who have, by virtue of their tremendous work ethic and special talents, been able to distinguish themselves and excel among their fellow graduates. And this year, as you know, is no exception. Of the record 2,046 members of the graduating class, 496 are honors graduates earning a GPA of 3.5 or higher. 34 students earned a perfect 4.0 GPA. So at this time, I'd like to invite Lisa Hooper, our chair of the curriculum committee, to please come forward and recognize our outstanding student scholars.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to recognize the students who have achieved a 3.5 or higher grade point average. Will the honor students, as signified by the wearing of a gold cord, please stand and accept our congratulations? We are proud of your accomplishments and wish you continued success. Valedictorians, now please join me in celebrating our valedictorians, for they have distinguished themselves, earning a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Will the valedictorians please stand as I call your names? And I apologize in advance for any mispronunciations. Reina Alagrabli, Bianca Asensio, Ashley Balian, Susanna Benson, Bailey Braun, Brianna Braun, Taylor Chavez, Leslie Dos Santos, Gabriela Fernandez, Yurli Fernandez Morales, Amanda Gamsu, Courtney Gonzalez, Matthew Gutierrez, Kayla Hajandrayu, I apologize, Aaron Haro, Kevin Jocelyn, Claudia Laren, Shannon Lemieux, Julie Martin, Jared Montag, Jessica Mullins, Mary Clarence Eng Alberto, Ruth Perez, Carlos Puentes, Tiffany Rodich, Joseph Rodas, Issy Santos, Rita Sebastian, Danielle Siegel, Hannah Sietsema, Rhiannon Smith, Taylor Smith, and Emily Weber. Congratulations, valedictorians.
Good morning. My name is Jerry Buckley. I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs. I'd like to congratulate this graduating class, and it's my great honor this morning to introduce the student speaker, Mrs. Rita Sebastian. Rita is graduating from College of the Canyons with a degree in Human Resources Management, and she is one of this year's valedictorians with a 4.0 grade point average. While attending College of the Canyons, Rita was a member of Phi Theta Kappa. She was also the recipient of the Dolores Dickinson Memorial Scholarship. Rita currently works for a jewelry company here in town and has been married to her husband for 12 years. Rita will be transferring and plans to continue her education at the University of Laverne. Her career goal is to own a company and operate a traditional Armenian restaurant. Please help me welcome Rita Sebastian.
Good morning, Chancellor Van Hook, Vice President Buckley, trustees, administrators, faculty, friends, guests, graduating peers of class of 2017. My name is Rita Bazian Sebastian, and on behalf of the College of the Canyons, I would like to welcome you to our 2017 commencement ceremony. If you would permit me to, I would also like to tell you a little about myself as a way of illustrating just how important and precious a college education is. I came to the United States 12 years ago after leaving Lebanon, where I was raised my entire life. I come from a small Armenian family. There is my father, my mother, and my two sisters. I am the first person in my family to attend college. Throughout my life in Lebanon, I experienced many wars, including civil wars and wars with Israel and Syria. The year I graduated from high school, 1989, marked the start of Lebanon's civil war between the Lebanese forces and the Lebanese army. This prevented me from being able to have a traditional graduation, as my high school didn't host any ceremonies. The civil wars also caused many schools, including colleges in Lebanon, to shut down. This made my childhood dream of becoming a college graduate feel impossible. 3 years later, in 1992, the wars had ended, and the college and schools began to reopen and operate normally. However, during the war, my father had lost his job, and my family could no longer afford to send me to college. I started working full-time in order to make a living, and once again, my dream of attending college seemed unattainable. That is until 2005, when I immigrated to the United States, the land of opportunities. Upon moving here, I realized that I finally had the opportunity to achieve my dream. It took a lot of hard work. The American education didn't honor my high school diploma from Lebanon, so I had to start by getting my GED. It took time and a lot of dedicated studying, but I finally passed the test in October of 2010 and received my GED. At last, many years after graduated from high school, I finally had the opportunity to attend college. In February 2011, I began my studies at College of the Canyons. However, my journey was not always easy. During my time at the College of the Canyons, my husband fell ill and became unemployed. During this time, my dream of graduating college once again seemed impossible, but I persisted. I'm grateful that his health is back, and he is here with me today to celebrate my accomplishment. As I look out into the crowd before me, I sense a wave of emotions from everyone present. My fellow graduates, you may not have faced the same specific obstacles which I did, but many of you have stories of persisting in spite of your own struggles. Maybe you had to work many, many hours while carrying a full load. Maybe some of you had to deal with illness or other life events in your own families. And even if you didn't have to deal with major life trauma, each of you still had to decide, paper after paper, exam after exam, homework assignment after homework assignment, that you would buckle down and devote yourself to countless hours of studying in order to earn that long-term payoff of a college degree. You all deserve to feel proud of yourselves today. As for family and friends, the sense of pride you have in your graduates' accomplishments must be immeasurable. You parents have a sense of joy in knowing that the child you have raised earned a college degree. I'd like to thank you all for being here this early to celebrate our accomplishment with us. On a personal note, I would like to thank each and everyone who took the time to help me reach my goal, especially friends who helped me register and guide me throughout the process, the amazing staff at the college, and the Dolores Dickinson Memorial Scholarship Foundation, who awarded me the scholarship May of 2013. Despite the many obstacles I faced, I've been able to maintain a 4.0 grade point average, and I'm finally going to be a college graduate. If my time at the College of the Canyons had taught me nothing else, I now know that nothing is impossible, no matter how it may seem. I like to end with two quotes, one from Nelson Mandela and the second from Eric Hoffer, that I hope will inspire the graduating class in their future endeavors. It always seems impossible until it's done. In times of massive change, it is the learners who shall inherit the earth, while the learned stayed elegantly tied to a word that no longer exists. Thank you.
Yeah, that guy's got pipes. What's next? What do we have to do next? Here comes the part of the program that makes working at a college worthwhile. This is truly the highlight of our year, so please welcome Lisa Hooper again and Diane Van Hook, who will present to you the class of 2017.
I respectfully request that my faculty colleagues join me by standing. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the passing of two members of our team, our faculty team. We lost Professors Kevin Jenkins and Kim Gurney this year. And if graduates, there are members of your team that couldn't join you today, maybe you could reflect with some gratitude on their contributions to your successes today. Thank you. Dr. Van Hook, we, the faculty of College of the Canyons, present to you our students. We have taught them, counseled them, and coached them. We've provided library services, learning resources, and support services to them. Having evaluated their academic performance, we certify to you that they have met all state and local requirements for the associate degree. We therefore present to you our students in the class of 2017, and we ask and recommend that you present them to the Board of Trustees of the Santa Clarita Community College District as worthy candidates for the Associate of Art and the Associate of Science degrees.
Thank you very much. In the spirit of Kim Gurney and Kevin Jenkins, Kim, who would always reflect on a quote by Anne Frank, which was, "How wonderful it is that nobody would wait a single moment before starting to improve the world." And Kevin, who would reflect on another quote, "If you hear a voice within you that says you cannot create, then by all means create, and that voice will be silent." In tribute to our colleagues who have left us, and as the Chancellor and President of College of the Canyons, I, Diane Van Hook, certify to you, Mr. Steve Zimmer, President of the Board of Trustees of the Santa Clarita Community College District, that these graduates have met all of the state and local requirements, and probably then some, for the Associate in Arts and the Associate in Science degrees.
Well, thank you, and congratulations to everybody for being here, for persevering, and doing a great job to earn this. Now the legalese. Under the authority vested in me by the State of California and the Board of Trustees of the Santa Clarita Community College District, I confer upon each of you the Associate in Arts or Associates in Science degree. Congratulations.
Okay, we have a minute of logistics to go. Give us a minute to move things around, and then we're ready to go. Remember, you guys go out to your right, out to your left, and we'll take you from there. Okay? Give us a second.
George, is it on? But it's not staying. Turn it on. There's no on or off. You just talk. Jordan Baker. John Daniel. Nicole Santibanez. Ariana Lanuza. Sarah Santibanez.
Marta Alvarado.
Marcus Langston.
Nicholas Sharples.
Alia Luisa Gonzalez.
Danielle Seckler.
Elizabeth Rock.
Candace Vogel.
Sophie Riley.
Travis Kelly.
Amanda Arietta.
Danielle Flores.
Brittany Lutz.
Corey Campbell.
Cassie Guzman Magana.
Arturo Davalos.
Abel Vadio.
Gabriela Vera.
Jonathan Morales.
Kev Martinez.
Xiomara Rivera.
David Bund.
Priscilla Romero.
Jeffrey Flint.
Veronica Bizzaro.
Kevin Ellis.
Barbara Allegria.
Jeffrey Ortiz.
Bailey Gottfried.
Justin Rawletter.
Jessica Aguilar.
David Hernandez.
Jason Carson.
Corey Sofko.
William Solowich.
Tian Soar.
Graciela Padron.
Perry Versosa.
Melanie Castro. Oh, sorry, I forgot the B.
Victoria Oriana.
Veronica Renaga.
Vanessa Mediano.
Anne Marenko. Kurt Condi. That name looks very familiar.
Caitlin Witucky.
Georgia Drewliner.
Natalie Miller.
Yuri Kagiwada.
Amanda Dorian.
Henry Wajaya.
Kyle Morell.
Oh. Heather Tortorici. You were in my class, right?
Elmerino Amana.
Artemio Alanis.
Valeria Escandon.
Isaiah Arevalo.
Adrian Pena.
Katie Leslie.
Jennifer Spacha.
Andrew Moreno.
Kevin Wotan.
Brenda Lee Bays.
Brittany Ortiz.
Megan Labatt.
Jackie Kirschner.
Hannah Taylor Sietsema.
Joel Hatfield.
Kalina Horning.
Erica Williams.
Woodell. Garrett Woodell.
Justin Kinney.
Jacqueline Romero.
Tessa Rudas.
Angelica Medalla Herrera.
Daniel Lara.
Lori Gorey.
Amber Lopez.
Morgan Comisar.
Jasmine Oros.
Circle Bully.
Edith Murillo.
Eric Harfst.
Melissa Gomez.
Kendra Tapia.
Ruby Smith.
Jarrett Ray.
Daniel Gonzalez.
Sydney Olive.
Keanu Ordena.
Josh Buffman.
Arlene Salcedo.
Kiana Kayleen Abuzar.
Madison Wachter.
Delaney Harley.
Corey Hatch.
Nicole Ramos.
Carlos Puentes.
Pet Pear Chunachit.
Charles Ang.
Aaron James Tiania.
Brian Coe.
Vanessa Cazada.
Hayden Matthews.
Brad Johnston.
Erica Gonzalez.
Sheila Concepcion.
Andrea Reyes.
Elham Delac.
Ana Garcia Godinez.
Gilbert Bernal.
Andrea Rodriguez.
Austin Westfall.
Brian Ferrer.
Martin Martinez.
Patricia Irineo.
Montezuma Talachi.
Abigail Ortiz.
Johnny Glavin.
Harley Neri.
Kuram Siddiqui.
Cindy Neri.
Adnan Khan.
Tiffany Joa.
Travis
Alyssa.
Tate. I heard a voice, right? Alyssa Espinoza.
Taylor Smith.
Robert O'Brien.
Nicole Gibson.
Linda Lee.
Nadia Speicher.
Isabella Chacon.
Reina Alagrabli.
Okay. Jonathan Ornelas.
Anthony Aguilar.
Julian Drake.
Martin de Jesus. Marlene.
Patrick Chang.
Azalea Morales.
Selvin Denny's Ramirez.
Matthew Ungamarung.
Stanley Sa.
Christopher Duggar.
Ellie Jones.
Samantha Ocampo.
Tanya Lopez.
Jonathan Randy Cortez.
John Colt.
Aurelio Munoz.
Bradley Triana.
Alexis Deriades.
Erica April Estrada.
Samuel Reyes.
Genesis Giselle Laren.
Brian Rodriguez.
Giovanna Gonzalez.
James Schneider.
Berenice Gonzalez.
Stephanie Clark.
Brooke Pimentel.
Rebecca Sell.
Maria Fatima Cuenca.
Seth Jacobs.
Cynthia Richardson.
Caitlin Esther Martinez.
Pearl Blanchette.
Daniel Matuk.
Tracy Henderson Jr.
Annette Breckenridge.
Nicole Michelle Kyleman.
Kyle Gatlin.
Mindy Martin.
Samuel Din.
Samantha Delolio.
Daniel Bowder.
Amanda Dubin.
Ethan Valenzuela.
Mackenzie Myers.
Aiden Tang.
Natalie Cintron.
Stormy Quetta.
Teresa Weinmuller.
Genesis Besily Ponce.
Pamela Benton.
Desiree Cherez.
Marisol Escueda.
Matthew Ackerson.
Ricardo Torres Galvan.
Giselle Farinas.
Robert Goldstein.
Samuel Tazartis.
Brian Smith.
Roy Verdejo.
Brian Fields.
Ligaya Kelly.
Furman Flores.
Moises Lagunas Guerrero.
Margaret Sealock.
Jennifer Zuniga.
Ryan Gorlick.
Ivy Holthoppy.
Rebecca Sotelo.
Caitlin Sagosia.
Haley Burnett.
Rita Gazar.
Holland Bagley.
Justin Sue.
Risha Javed.
David Nevers.
Ahmed Javed.
Karina Amado.
Okay. Roxana Molacek.
Rosie English.
Casey Griggs.
Bradford Resnick.
Alisa Rodan.
Beverly Baldomero.
Eric Garnica.
Richard Calais II.
Ethan Adamson.
Christy Edwards.
Valerie A. Bradford.
Brenna O'Sullivan.
Allison Shalmon.
Annalie Sheridan.
Robert Avalos.
Jonathan Flores.
Billy Torres.
Renato Linares.
Luis Moran.
Jude Bizda.
Cynthia Rodriguez.
Adolfo Hernandez.
Thais White.
Joshua Fleck.
Audrey McHenry.
Blake Smith.
Hector Aguilar.
Lucille Jimenez.
Jacob Schultz.
Corinne Barraza.
Austin Moreno Saldana.
Bahara Shamal.
Aaron Bailey de los Reyes.
Cecia Mejia.
Jason Park.
Giselle Leguzimon.
Justin Honingsfeld.
Ruth Perez.
Celia Davalos.
Eliani Mahwan.
Elizabeth Rose Arombala.
Emily Ciccone.
Osiris Chavez.
Nicole Wilbanks.
Stephanie Espina.
Laura Steffi.
Michaela Henelli.
Mitchell Kidd.
Misty Henelli.
Julie Karina Fernandez.
Danny Espinosa.
Mickey Sarkisian.
Ivan Lopez.
Alejandra Valdez.
Jacob Kiker.
Mariana Gonzalez.
Benjamin Harvey.
Jennifer Cathcart.
Haley Petty.
Mónica Torres Rodríguez.
Chad Guinnessarn.
Samantha Palumbo.
Adalisa Okafor.
Sandra Maivia.
Megan Hall.
Confam.
Trevor Hall.
Nasim Katibija.
Samantha Gonzalez.
Elizabeth Sarai Gutierrez.
Tori Manning.
Tanita LaShawn Gatewood.
Hannah Duran.
Laura Chesler.
Did you say?
Delen Gagno.
Taylor Bennett.
Maido.
Concheta Maria Weber.
Brianna Breaker.
Jessica Jimenez.
Colleen Schaefer.
Alexis Jimenez.
Julianne Eunice Takuda.
Stephen Golden.
Jamie Lynn Rimpis.
Monique Leva.
Clarissa Nazar.
Alina Arana.
Yuma Aswad.
Janae Ornalas.
Jessica Nunez.
Emily M. Juarez.
Isabella Pasqua.
Daisy Gomez.
Julia Bautista.
Claudia Alvarez.
Isabel Ortiz Luis.
Daisy Ochoa.
Samantha Mason.
Melissa Gatas.
Matthew Michael Gutierrez.
Juan Carlos Diaz. Alec Mauser.
Vashinavin Mahayan.
Danny Guerra.
Rachel Lee.
DeAndre Harris.
Pamela Carulli.
Jack Robert Payne. Did she do another one? Carlos Ultreos.
Andrew Messi Eurigian.
Michael Munoz.
John Paul Aglub.
Thelma Davies.
Elijah Torres.
Have to wait for this. Hannah Halstead.
Daniel Afterwork.
Jennifer Spaliero.
Brian Hernandez.
Taylor Chavez.
Christopher Miranda.
Caden Martin.
Cristina Luna.
Araceli Dominguez.
Dominique Vaca.
Harry Antonian.
María Cristina Espinosa.
Benny Briones.
David Vaca.
Erica Eager.
Suemi Gutierrez Castillo.
Elena G. Oriana.
Astrid Luna.
Thank you. Angelica Pimentel.
Haley Lagana.
Elaine Pusey.
Ryan Dongo.
Elizabeth Martinez.
Jamie Barton.
Cesar Ortiz.
Matthew Fisher.
Nasher Theodore Solomon.
Itzel Valencia.
Jesse Anthony Zendejas.
Jacqueline Altamirano.
Derek, Laura,
Monique Danielle Moreno.
Hector Diaz Martinez,
Abigail Buenafe.
Matthew Hoover,
Jason Reamer.
Brian Lynn,
Monica Bobadilla.
Ashley Allen,
Natalie Fortman.
Christian Almos,
Kathleen King.
Isabella Tejeda,
Sarah Armour.
Rick Ryan,
Kelsey Alyssa Campbell.
Melissa James,
Gabriela Nadine Mendoza.
Gilda Kalov,
Aníbal Sáenz.
Desiree Kalov Barreras,
Vanessa Paredes Vera.
Camille Galacanow.
Courtney Skate.
Stephanie Catalan.
Michael Preston.
Patricia Isabel Miguel.
Cameron Flett.
Sabrina Rianne Egan.
Tiffany Marie Rosalino Lega.
Just like it says. Elizabeth Rose Spoden.
Marisa Leanne Geik.
Marianne Basker.
Cole Drushin.
Taiwo Arakoya.
Angel Hart.
Autumn Hathaway.
Sandra Diaz.
Asia Adams.
Kelly Veronica Party.
Brooke Dawson.
Natasha Alana Cortez.
Nicole Martellino.
Trees Marie Blackstock.
Magdalena Langdon.
Monica Christine Blackstock.
Okay. Amanda Mae Morris.
Stephanie Garcia. Kiana Hempel.
Amber Lisbeth Morales Ramos.
Taylor Williams.
Karena Alice Llanes.
Jade Ane.
Maricel Cervantes.
Daisy Mercado.
Carissa Victoria Perez.
Nidia Rios.
Monique April Rodriguez.
Sarah Wilson.
Jacqueline Fix.
Wesley Felber.
Julissa Padilla. Crystal Munoz Garabay.
Adrian Arguello.
Christina Amabelli Rodriguez.
Garrett Hardin.
Leslie Garcia.
Zachary Larson.
Carissa Ann Navarro.
William Karen.
Leslie Smith.
Elizabeth Arriaga.
Jenna Schaefer.
Corey Faquin David.
Avery McDougall.
Richard Engeset.
Lisa Burton Becker.
Sofia Vanessa Dominique Guzman.
Anna Nuwache.
Kara Nicole Brewer.
Micah Arillo.
Madison Pancake.
Jessica Barreto.
Christy Ewan.
Laura Herrera Elliott.
Sabrina Eris.
Sylvia
Ethan Santos.
Sylvia Mejia.
Tennille Roman.
Emily Joha.
Cecilia Gonzalez.
Nicole Tardif.
Yes, how you doing? Congratulations. Way to go.
Tayshel Tweedy.
Lizeth Guzman.
Jenny Meyer.
Madeline Peterson.
Stephanie Rakosi.
Sarai Ortega.
Vilia Sandy.
Trisha Camille Lim Jerez Burgos.
Eric Gutierrez.
Alondra Altamirano.
David Maldonado.
Erica Ruelas.
Alexandra Chavez.
Enrique Gonzalez.
Jesse Martinez.
Gustavo Robles.
Jacob Ramirez.
Nicole Avaruz.
Gabriel Gaiton.
Brooke Garcia.
Jose Fragoso.
Amanda Ugert.
Hollyann Alexandra Castillo.
Christina Graham.
Crystal Torres.
Catherine Castaneda.
Amanda Gamsu.
Christine Avatisian.
Courtney Gonzalez.
Francis Hutzel.
Savannah Florido.
Jarek Chow.
Vanessa Florido.
Javier Meliton.
Teresa Juarez.
Natalie Montana.
Monique Science.
Alicia Mariscal.
Sarah Corrigan.
Zoe Lomenzo.
Sarah Brooke.
Anna Engel.
Vanessa Gonzalez Juarez.
Nicholas Vestuto.
Desiree Rico.
Jasmine Rosalie Barnes.
Olivia Guajardo.
Justine Marie Cato.
Robert Reyes.
Gabriela Dominique Fernandez.
Curtis Edwards.
Talene Kasparian.
Brianna Shields.
Serge Kasparian.
Lindsay Smith.
Haley Geraci.
Jeannie Olivares.
Dustin Marmion.
Shania Marie Scholl.
Richard Herbert Connors III.
Brianna Michelle Silva.
Curtis Noonan.
Samantha Main Camioni.
Hannah Littman.
Andres Hernandez.
Yoav Littman.
Midori Sujimoto.
Marissa Diaz.
McKenna Carson.
Moana Maz.
Andrea Hernandez.
Robert Carlos Lopez.
Rachel Del Rosario.
Omar Hilo.
Luis Montes.
Michael Linan.
Marvin Pineda.
Mohammed Kayum.
Christian Kirk.
Timothy Smith.
Brittany Gunby.
Edwin Burgos.
Monique Soledad Arteana.
Isaiah Corpus.
Vivian Nicole Mendez.
Jose Damian.
Damaris Lopez.
Alicia Sharp.
Jeffrey Marino.
Julie Rimondo.
Ursula Rodriguez.
Luis Antonio Frega.
Allison Taylor.
Ryan Douster.
Tiffany Levo.
Jacqueline Saldana.
Judith Elizabeth Loya.
Crystal Pacheco.
Tegan Manson.
Cassandra Amaya.
McKenna Lynn Manson.
Stephanie Marin.
Caroline Seiler.
Jacqueline Alexia Hernandez.
Samantha Kiana Sheasley.
Christy Elizabeth Kelsey.
Kathy Ann Wolford.
Lisa Marie Chavez.
Janine Herzig.
Jessica Sanchez.
Miranda Jones.
Chelsea Conejo.
Brittany Watson.
Nawal Ibrahim.
Brittany Wilson.
Jennifer Paula Rivera.
Rachel Cheff.
Jarrell Hall, football.
Leilani Figolon.
Jordan Neely, football.
Joni Shaffrey.
Quincy Spry.
All right. Kevin Kennedy.
Rosa A. Vasquez.
Jennifer Castaneda.
Kaja Doros.
Isaiah Stewart.
Emily Giordano.
Victor Acuña.
Allison Abbott.
Cassandra Kat Lorraine Stein.
Madison Roberto.
Crystal Gonzalez.
Okay. Jason Taylor Jr., football.
Andrew Raman.
Susana Rodriguez.
Filimon Godina.
Gabriela Gomez.
Briani Andrade.
Christian Medina.
Amy Mori.
Nant Shu.
Catherine Martinez.
Gagandeep Singh.
Jose Serrano.
Sylvia Tang.
Guido Dries.
Devin Goldrick.
Maria Rodriguez.
Mary Eileen Gravador.
Megan Masori.
Jaime Velasquez.
Helena Barakat.
Lexus Edison.
Doris Garcia.
Kevin Garifi.
Cheryl Cortez.
Brianne Beeman.
Danielle Alana Maldonado.
Kayla Rose Cavalieri.
Brianna Rose Zaragoza.
Sean Silva.
Ari Dominguez.
Daniel Lund.
Marcus Andrade.
Austin Barrero.
Rachel James.
Tommy Thompson.
Gianna Cespedes.
Breezy Thompson.
Kayla Marie Davis.
Paloma Herrera.
Kayla Kramer.
Carlos Chavez.
Courtney Lynn Adams.
Jessica Alcantara.
Fernando Gonzalez.
Raquel Baez.
Patricia Chavez.
Haley Amber Santa Maria.
Kateria Maritza Oliva.
Chelsea May Cover.
Megan McCormick.
Jeanette Alexandra Gutierrez.
Brenda Isabel Martinez.
Cindy Isa Memun.
Jeremy Ora.
Janet Olga Alqueron Valles.
Demetrius Foster.
Eddie Abelana, U.S. Army.
Timothy Christian Riley.
America Posadas.
Arthur Olivas Jr.
Emily Schrath.
Charlie Carrington.
Jasmine Solorzano.
Sean Pimentel.
Taryn Brown. Okay. Emma Cherrygate. Brandon Bernier.
Julie Eve Martin. Selena Esquivel.
Okay. Ashley Nicole El Razo.
Andres Cardenas.
Ray Rodriguez.
Isabel Velez.
Camila Alejandra Rovelo Iglesias.
Izzy Flores Jr.
Bianca Asensio.
Heriberto Inda.
Christian Chavez.
Daisy Castaneda.
Ivy Thomas.
Gerardo Barrios.
Priscilla Quiros.
Jasmine Barrios.
Tyler Hassan.
Kayla Bowl.
Matthew Philip Serrazio.
Selena Barraza.
David Mauricio Garcia.
Emily Aguilar.
Veronica Garcia Pazos.
Christina Johnson.
Amarani Medina.
Lizette Ganusa.
Candace Smith.
Brandon Macias.
Lachey Smith. Rocco Ace Magne.
Jabid Fasasian.
Claudia Laren.
Brittany Nicole Guzman.
Adriana Sanchez.
Judith Plasencia.
Jesus Campos.
Wyatt Kurumia.
Joshua Spishak.
Kayla Haji Andreo.
Jolene Pringle.
Asa Miller.
Alisa Moreno.
Judith Haro.
Madison Stevens.
Jacqueline Martinez.
Yesenia Acevedo.
Marisol Ranosa.
Patricia Villanueva.
Maral Eskenian.
Elizabeth Lakobu.
Brian Herscheid.
Sean Dykman.
Daniel Leedy.
Mohammed Salemi.
I can't do that. Lizeth Flores.
Roxanne Morales.
Sandra Garcia.
Juan Carlos Garibay.
Jessica Ruiz.
Desiree Quiles.
Ashley Moreno.
Teresa Reyes.
Maribel Espitia.
Yvette Collins.
Adriana Espitia.
Balin Cervantes.
Denise Rodriguez.
Lauren Casada.
Adrian Salinas.
Jeremy Casada.
Jared Bañares.
Elizabeth Bunjack.
Sabrina Moya.
Robert Nicholson.
Brianna Chanta.
Stephen Abramovich.
Carmel Reynosa.
Gada Fayed.
Jennifer Abramovich.
Rania Fayed.
Melissa Lastimosa.
Heather Alicia McDonald.
Matthew Lastimosa.
Rosalie Garcia.
Erica Florencio.
Juan Garson.
Ashley Phillips.
Ruth Nazanin.
Monique Sandoval.
Reem Rebecca Saba.
Sammy Avila.
Bobby Joe Tracy.
Rudelisa Solidarios.
Samantha Thompson.
Edgar Farias.
Emir Fayed.
Kristen Potter.
Proc Naradasai.
Denise Ann Kuda.
Albanelli Valerio.
Devin Garcia.
Ruby Valerio.
Amanda Fernandez.
Brianna Martinez.
Sandra Chicas.
Beatriz Chavez.
Karina Reyes.
Ajane Douglas.
Jacqueline Shante Pelayo Mesa.
Priscilla Aparicio.
Marian Nunez de Moica.
Amanda Rose Franklin. Andres Macias.
Sophia Rebellon.
Jeffrey Wayne Greenberg. Tiffany Ward. Karina Rubacaba. Brittany Swan. Janet Salazar. Sam Tochuko Easy.
Elizabeth Mireles.
Arturo Hernandez. Jacqueline Jacobs. Damaris Valle. Nadia Redoble. Angelica Reynoso. Dawn Gordon. Tamara Lovelady. Simon Masters, coming to us from Australia. Adriana Solis. Ashley Nicole Morataya. Bradley Warme. Jennifer Asensio Hernandez. Ashley Mendoza. Desiree Sandoval. Cristian Nino. Stephanie Morales. Viviana Shields.
My son, Kevin Jocelyn.
Belbra Emmanuel. Charisse Lauren Carlson. Beled Sarhad. Lisbeth Menochi. Rita Bozian Sebastian. Genevieve Germain. Tabitha Kumar. Sako Oksuzian.
Dwayne Wilkes.
Chris Sinnott. Elaine Marie Ilano. Brian Jose Rodriguez Colon. Antonella Ortega. Vanessa Alvarado. Karen Dela Cruz. Julie Torgerson. Fernando Postigo. Jennifer Hardinez. Michael Andres Diaz.
Irfan Zaman.
Miguel Serrano. Kevin Isaacson Jr. Alexis Setimo. Jeffrey Portillo. Anthony Pamantuan. Jasper Joseph.
2017 Charisse Ellsworth.
Hello, everybody. This is Charisse. Yeah, Charisse is the last graduate of 2017. No? You guys did great. Now you get to stand up. Will the class of 2017 rise? You have studied, written papers, computed labs, taken tests, found parking. You paid for books. And now, with great effort, you've achieved your goals. Graduates, please join the ranks of college graduates for moving your tassel from the right to the left. You did great. One bit of business. Y'all paid $50 for your cap and gown. Very nice. If you'd like to recycle it for class of 2018, we promise we won't change the colors. There's a box up on the hill so that they can, because some people have a hard time paying for it. Okay, we're good. Congratulations. Let's march out.